Welcome back, football fans. Today, we've got another exciting round of international action lined up, 5 matches filled with pride, tactics, and national spirit. These fixtures may not all be headline clashes, but each carries weight for form, rankings, and momentum. We'll take a closer look at each game, discuss how the teams have been shaping up recently, and of course, share our precise predictions, including correct scores and betting insights. So, settle in, stay tuned, and let's dive right into today's match breakdowns. Scotland vs Belarus, correct score, 2-0 Scotland win. We begin in Glasgow, where Scotland host Belarus in what looks to be a battle of energy versus structure. Scotland have built a reputation for solid home performances. They may not always dominate possession, but they stay disciplined, defend in numbers, and punish mistakes with quick transitions. Belarus, on the other hand, have often struggled when playing away from home. Their defensive setup can absorb pressure for stretches, but once they concede, their composure tends to drop quickly. Scotland's crowd support at home always plays a huge role. The atmosphere fuels their intensity and often pushes them to find those extra gears late in the game. Belarus might try to sit deep and frustrate them, but over 90 minutes, the consistency and fitness of Scotland usually shine through. Expect a professional display, 1 goal before the break, and another to seal it late. Prediction: Scotland win 2-0, a clean result and a well-controlled game. The Scots take all 3 points and maintain their home momentum. Netherlands vs Finland, correct score, 2-0 Netherlands win. Next up, we travel to Amsterdam where the Netherlands face Finland. The Dutch side are known for their fluid attacking football, high pressing, quick combinations, and relentless pressure, especially on home soil. Finland's strength lies in discipline. They defend in compact lines and look to break forward with direct counter-attacks. But against a side as technically sharp as the Netherlands, the gaps usually appear sooner rather than later. The Dutch will likely dominate possession from the first whistle, controlling the tempo and forcing Finland into long defensive spells. Once they settle into rhythm, they rarely let opponents recover. Finland may hold out for a while, but sustained Dutch pressure generally leads to breakthroughs from set pieces or extended passing phases. This one feels like a professional performance rather than a rout, efficient, clinical, and under control. Prediction: Netherlands win 2-0. Over 1.5 goals look solid, but more importantly, the Dutch maintain full command from start to finish. Lithuania vs Poland, correct score, 0-2 Poland win. In Vilnius, Lithuania meet Poland in a fixture that speaks of contrast, one team battling to prove itself, and another expected to dominate. Poland are known for their structure and efficiency. They keep things balanced, solid defensive lines, calculated attacks, and the ability to manage the game's pace. Against Lithuania, they'll look to establish early control through possession and quick link-ups in the final third. Lithuania's approach is generally reactive. They rely on defensive organization and hope to frustrate stronger sides long enough to snatch something on the counter. But when Poland play with focus, they tend to wear opponents down steadily, creating chances from patient build-up rather than chaotic transitions. Expect Poland to dictate play, keeping the ball in Lithuania's half for long periods. The first goal might come around the midway point, opening the match for a comfortable finish. Prediction: Poland win 2-0, keeping a clean sheet and proving their quality away from home. Denmark vs Greece, correct score, 1-1 Denmark win or draw. This match promises balance and tactical awareness. Denmark host Greece in what feels like a test of patience and structure. Both teams pride themselves on their defensive shape and composure. Denmark, at home, will aim to set the rhythm early, using short passes and smart positioning to open spaces. But Greece are a side that thrive on discipline. They're organized, calm under pressure, and often come alive through counter situations. This could be one of those games where control doesn't necessarily mean dominance. Denmark might see more of the ball, but Greece's positioning will make it hard to break them down. A tight midfield contest, few clear-cut chances, and both sides likely to have spells of pressure. Denmark's determination at home gives them a slight edge, but Greece's tactical awareness ensures they don't leave empty-handed. Prediction: 1-1 draw, with Denmark favoured for the double-chance outcome, win or draw. A fair reflection of two teams that respect each other's style and discipline. Croatia vs Gibraltar, correct score, 3-0, both teams to score, yes. We close today's lineup with Croatia vs Gibraltar, a fixture that, on paper, looks one-sided but may still hold moments of surprise. Croatia, playing at home, are naturally the dominant side. Their possession play, pressing ability, and attacking intelligence set them apart. They'll likely control the flow from the first whistle, keeping the ball, stretching Gibraltar's defense, and creating multiple opportunities. However, Gibraltar, despite being heavy underdogs, tend to play with spirit and determination. They're aware of their limitations but often find a way to produce small moments that catch bigger teams off guard, particularly from set pieces or long-range chances. Croatia should win comfortably, but Gibraltar's resilience might just allow them a consolation goal if the hosts ease off in the final stages. Prediction: Croatia 3-0, with both teams to score being a realistic angle given Gibraltar's willingness to fight for every moment. A strong attacking display expected from the hosts, but a hint of resistance from the visitors adds interest to this contest. Bullseye recap section. Let's quickly recap today's international predictions. Scotland vs Belarus, 2-0, Scotland to win. Netherlands vs Finland, 2-0, Netherlands to win. Lithuania vs Poland, 0-2, Poland to win. Denmark vs Greece, 1-1, Denmark win or draw. Croatia vs Gibraltar, 3-0, both teams to score, yes. Each match carries its own story, from disciplined defensive battles to technical showcases by Europe's elite. These predictions balance both performance history and current team momentum, giving you a clear view of what to expect across the board. That wraps up today's international football predictions. We've seen how structure, mentality, and tactical approach can define outcomes just as much as skill or reputation. Every game tells a story of preparation, pressure, and passion. Whether it's Scotland's home dominance, the Netherlands' precision, Poland's organisation, Denmark's balance, or Croatia's composure, each of these fixtures adds another layer to the beautiful game. Stay tuned for more insights and match breakdowns. And remember, football isn't just about the final score, it's about the rhythm, the moments, and the decisions that shape them. Until next time, this has been your match analysis for today, breaking down football with precision, confidence, and passion.